we go, ladies and gentlemen, back at it again. In front of you, I'm sharing our estimation. And a definition of an estimate is a number that is close to the exact number. As we saw with the number of books, it didn't have to be exact. We just wanted a number that was close. You make estimates every day. You estimate how long it will take you to walk or ride from one place to another. You estimate how much money you can save by the end of the year. You estimate how long it will take you to complete a school assignment or a chore at home. Useful estimates are based on reasoning. Estimates can help you make sense of a situation or help you approximate a calculation. For example, the school play will be performed in 1 month, 3 weeks, and 4 days. When a girl says the play will be performed in 2 months, she's using an estimate based on knowing that there are about 4 weeks in a month. A boy receives an allowance of $10 each week. He wonders how much money he will receive in 1 year. The boy knows there are 52 weeks in a year. He mentally calculates 10 times 50 is 500, $500. Using estimation, the boy figures out that he will receive about $500 in 1 year. That's a pretty lucky kid. Sometimes estimates are used to make sense of a situation when the exact number cannot be known. For example, officials estimate the size of a crowd at a large outdoor event, such as a festival or street fair. Guys, especially during COVID, right now we've seen over and over an estimate of how many people can come to school, an estimate of how many people can go to a restaurant. It is impossible to know exactly how many people attended the event because people are moving about and come and go at different times. So think about this. How long does it take you to get to school each day? About. Now, I know we're virtual, but if you were driving, about how long would it take for you to drive to school? Takes Mrs. Adams about 8 minutes to get to school. Is it the same every day? No. Sometimes there's traffic accidents. Sometimes I have all red lights, and it might take me 10 to 12 minutes. Estimate how long it will take you to do today's assignment in class. Will it take you about 15 minutes? Will it take you about 30 minutes? Estimate the number of people that can eat in your school lunchroom. How many people do you think can fit in your cafeteria at school? About 50? About 100? How many people do you think can fit in the cafeteria at your school? Estimation is a useful tool when we need to find an exact answer as well. We can estimate when we start working on a problem to help you understand the problem better. Let's practice estimating. Workers in a toy factory make stuffed bears. The goal is to make at least 1,200 bears every 3 hours. In 1 hour, they made 447 bears. In the next hour, they made 453 bears. In the third hour, they made 458 bears. Did they meet the 3 hour goal? Are we going to add these numbers, these totals, to get an exact answer on how many bears that were made? Or should we estimate? Correct. Let's estimate. This time we have a smaller number. I think we can make an estimate using the tens column. So let's write each number and then round to the nearest tens column. In 1 hour, they made 447 bears. What is 447 rounded to the tens column? Correct. 450. Because 4, we raised the score. And I'm actually going to write it right here so we can see a little better. In the next hour, they made 453 bears. Using the tens column, the tens place value, we are going to round that to 450. We're letting that 5 rest because the neighbor is 4 or less. It's the digit 3. The third hour, they made 458 bears. Using our tens column again, 458 rounded to the tens column will be absolutely 460. How do we know that? We looked at our 8 and we had to raise the score on the digit 5. So now we have 450 plus 450 plus 460. Let's quickly add that together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals, yes, 0. 5 plus 5 equals 10, correct? And 10 plus 6 equals, yes, 16. So we're going to put our 6 here and carry our 1. 1 plus 4, that's right, 5. 5 plus 4, excellent, 9. 9 plus 4, 13. So we said they made 1,360 bears. Let's go back to our question. Did they meet the 3-hour goal? Yes, they absolutely did. Our goal was 1,200. They actually made, well, we estimated that they made 1,360 bears. How did you get your answer? We rounded our numbers to the tens column. So that's what we'll write on our paper. We rounded using the tens place value. Why did you choose this estimation strategy? So we know we got our answer because we rounded to the tens place value. Why did you choose this estimation strategy? Let's think about it. Yes, we needed to know whether the total was more than 1,200. We needed to know the total was more than 1,200. So let's write that first. I needed to know whether the total was more than 1,200. Rounding to the tens place value provided the most accurate answer on if they made 1,200 bears. Let's look at the next example. Number 2. Stella is saving up to buy a bicycle that cost $250. It's a good bicycle. She has saved $96 so far. Her aunt gave her another $48. About how much more money does Stella need? About, let's see, $96. I'm going to round that. She has about $100. Her aunt gave her another $48, which is about $50. Total, Stella has $150. How much more does Stella need? If she needs about how much more, I know that I'm going to use subtraction. So I'm going to take 250, that's how much she needs, minus how much she has, which is $150 equals 100. So I know Stella needs about $100. How did you get your answer? We're going to explain our thinking. I rounded $96 to $100. Yes, we did that. I rounded $48 to $50 and subtracted from $250. Why did you choose this estimation strategy? Well, we knew that 150 was going to be easier to subtract from 250 opposed to $96.48. So that's the strategy that helped us, and that's why we chose it. That's what we'll write on our paper. So on our paper, we have, I knew I needed to subtract that total from 250, and 150 was easy to subtract from 250. So these questions, how did you get your answer? Why did you choose this estimation strategy? This is proving our thinking, showing what strategy worked for us. Now it's your turn. In Kami, I want to see what estimation strategies that you are able to use. In Schoology, you will see this assignment posted in Kami. So go to Schoology, Courses, Math, and you will see the assignment using estimation strategies. Using estimation strategies. Today, we explore different ways of estimating or rounding, in which all numbers are rounded to a particular place value. Front-end estimation is exactly what we did, using the front number, and that's just a fancy word for it. Don't get overwhelmed. All digits to the right of the greatest place value become zeros. We've been doing that, guys. And using closer but easier numbers, numbers are rounded to a number that is close in value and easy to work with. While all methods of estimation are equally valid, some may be more helpful than others for answering specific kinds of questions. So at this time, guys, I want to see what strategies you are using to estimate. Complete this assignment in Schoology and submit it when you are finished. Take your time. If you need a reminder, come and revisit this video for any help.